If you said the external data tab, then you are correct. So external means outside. It allows to bring information from outside files and import them into Access. So I'm just going to show you real quick. We are going to be bringing in this superhero database product table into our database. So right now, it's an Excel format, Excel spreadsheet. We have our super item, cost per item, and lead developer on it. So let's say this is important information that we need to bring in our database, and we don't want to have to type in the columns and all the information again. We can just import this. So you should have downloaded this file from Google Classroom. If you haven't already, you can pause the video and download it. And you want to make sure that it just stays in your downloads. You do not have to open it up. If it's open, it may not import properly. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of it. So on the external data tab, we're going to look to see what type of file we are going to be bringing in to our database. So if we're going to be bringing information in, that means we're going to be importing it. And so we are going to be looking at where it says new data source. Okay, so we're going to be bringing this information in from an Excel file. So we'll select Excel. We want to make sure that we look at this carefully. We're going to browse for the file name. It's in the downloads. So we're going to be looking for the one. I'm just going to type in superhero database product table. Okay, so we do want to import the source data into a new table in the current database. So it's going to make a new table for us when we import this information in. And we do want our first rows to contain column headings. If I uncheck this, you can notice how all that information just becomes a part of the table. So if we choose this option, it's like we're saying we're going to create the column headings, but we already had those on there. So we're going to keep this selected, and you can see how it sets our column headings up for us. So then we can click next. You may see other options that you would have to change in the future, like if you had to change data type, etc. We're not going to make any changes here, so we can go ahead and click through. We are going to click choose my own primary key. So we want our primary key to be the super item because no two super items can be the same. And then we're going to click next, and we're going to name this product table. Once we've named it, we can go ahead and push finish. And we do not have to say the steps. Click close. Ta-da! Just like that, our product table has been imported. So it makes it super easy for us to import information that we need from spreadsheets so that we can have it all in one database. So if we needed to edit this information or bring this information in on any other tables, etc., it'd be super easy to do so. Also, if you needed to here, you could also click inside of the fields. You can change your field sizes, etc., if necessary. Okay, so let's check out the next step. All right, so now we're on the last page. All right, so we entered all the information that we need to know about our arch nemesis, our superheroes, and our product table. So now let's look at, why are we storing this information? What can we do with this information in our database? So let's start out by doing a query. And what is a query according to what we talked about earlier? Yes, so a query is asking Access a question and we're getting back specific results. And the way I remember that, query starts with Q and question also starts with Q. So where do we go anytime that we want to create something or create an object in Access? Correctamundo, we do go to the Create tab. So let's go to the Create tab. Notice on here, we can create from a query wizard or we can use query design. So query wizard, if you click on it, if you look on the caption, it kind of guides you through the options that you want in your query, but query design allows us to put exactly what we want to ask onto a design, and then we can go to datasheet view and look at what the results are. So I just clicked on create query design. So once we're in query design, you should see where it says show table. It's going to show us all the tables that we have created. It's going to show us all the fields that we can pull from those tables. So on the next video, we're going to look at how we can take this information and create a question from it.